Looking for some awesome channels? Well, check out these people. Matt's Skateboard, the iPhone Center, an insanely great Mac.
Hello, good people! Welcome to the first ever tip roll. That's right, tip roll, and you're probably asking yourself, what is a tip roll? Well, a tip roll is going to be a series of videos I'm going to do where I give you guys a bunch of quick Mac tips that alone wouldn't be sufficient enough to fill an entire video. So these are going to be quick tips that I find useful, and hopefully you'll find useful too, and then I'll just put it into one video, and I will make a bunch of these every maybe like 3 weeks or something like that. So let's get started with the very first tip in the very first ever tip roll. So the first one is actually in Skype. And as many people know, in Skype, to make an actual call to a number like a house or business, that costs money. However, Google has created, in their Google Labs, has created a service that is 411, which is the 411 information that is free with Skype. So I have the number right here, and I'll put the number in the description in the right. Then I'm just going to read the number off to you guys. It's 1-800-GOOG, which is GOOG 411. So if I were to call that number, I'm going to wait as it connects.
Calls recorded. For more info, press star. Google. Say the business and the city and state.
So as you guys see right there, that's Google 411 for your Skype. Again, the number for that will be in the right. So our next tip in our tip roll is going to be 3 applications that are very useful to people. The first one is called, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, Gabtastic. Gabtastic. And what Gabtastic is, it is Facebook chat in an app. And actually I'll go offline so that no one has me. So the reason why I think this is very useful is because when I'm on Facebook, you know, updating my status or whatever, someone sends me a message, now I feel obligated to stay on the Facebook page to talk to them. Well, now with Gabastic, I can leave the Facebook website, but still talk to the person on my Mac. So that's the very first application. This is called Gabtastic, and the link to this will be in the right. The second one also has to do with Facebook, and it is called EventSync. Now, EventSync takes all of your Facebook events, like today is Talk Like a Pirate Day, and will put them in iCal for you. So I'm going to log in, it's going to connect, and close this window. So now what I want to do is I just want to click Get Events, and I have a couple events, so I'm going to click Sync Events, and there we go. Now my iCal has been synced with these events. So that is EventSync. The link to that will also be in the right. And this third one is one that I've actually gotten a lot of questions on. Not so much now, but this one is called Google Notifier. And it's actually already open, and this is kind of opening up to my mail right now. But basically, Google Notifier sits right up here in the menu bar, and I'll zoom in on it for you guys. It's this little thing right here, and what happens is that basically connects to your Gmail account and will give you a feed right there. So if someone were to send me a message, I would go to inbox. Oh, I'm sorry, I'd click check now. I'd see that I have a new mail, and then I would go to inbox to read it. So that's just a little cool application, so I can kind of keep track of my mail that I don't necessarily want mixed in with the mail that I set up in my mail app. And the link to Google Notifier will be in the right as well. And one last quick announcement, guys. In a video coming up, it may be my next video, maybe the week after, I'll be having a question and answer video, because I get a lot of questions, and it's hard to address the same questions separately, so I decided I would address all of them in a video. So if you guys have a question for me, you guys can either email me or just leave it in a comment below. Thanks.